How na dey country people? I welcome now back to another class of Python no be snake. For here we just quickly look the code we share today. Basically, na very simple code. We just need to pick them one by one. I see some people don't talk say they don't understand them, and now why would they do this explanatory video wey dey explain wetin dey really dey happen for inside the code. So I don't comment all the code commands may no run. So like this, if you want make it run normally, because today we want chook eye for this they call operators. To compare two data, we need all these operators, and we don't see some of them. This one are the full, other ones we need to see. So first thing we say, we just check this very first one. This very first one, I be. No check this very first one. This very first code. If we come out this hash now, waiting this one they talk we say 10 are the same thing as 40. We know say 10 will be the same thing as 40 normally. So for Boolean operators, they always they give false or true. That's true or false, and they always they give as result. So this one now they talk say 10 are the same thing as 40. Don't forget say if you use 1 equal to, we they take and do assignment. This and took the name our variable, say where you put this thing inside this container, and then be that first equal to they use. This one are 2 equal to, so you no need to confuse the two. Okay, now different work they do. So for here now they talk say 10 are the same thing as 40. If you play this thing now, it will give you false. They play two false for me. You get one this thing one. May I comment this one out first. No, we just comment this one out first. Now this code they bring the second false come outside. Never reach there, so I'm gonna try play this one again. We'll see what will happen. It give us false because it's 10 and it not be the same thing as it's 40. Now waiting they tell us with that. So for example now, we can say okay, we'll see if we'll do the one will be the same thing. Okay, normally we'll just use 40. Say 40 are the same thing as 50 as 40. If we play them, it will give us true. Now the work of that one be that. So they use and take compare to data. So at the same time, we get this one where we say no comment this one come out. So if we see the next code where it may run earlier. But if you leave them, everything go run. So this hash now don't come out that code. So the reason we want to do for this second one, I just say now the opposite. So this one are 4, not be the same thing as 40. I will say this one just maybe this. We will ask them, so it will also give us a result. Say 4 not be the same thing as 40, which is true. Not be the same thing. It will give us true. If you tell and say 40 not be the same thing as 40, and that problem go there. So which kind? It will also say which kind of thing with that one are the same thing now. You must say 40 not be the same thing as 40. If you play this one now, you say in a lie say 40 because normally 40 is the same thing. So now this one it may say not be the same thing. Why this one the first one may say not the same thing. We'll just comment this one out. We'll go the next code quickly, sharply. But if you get any request from me, begin to ask quickly. So this one Boolean data type. They always return true or false. The true na capital letter, the false na capital letter too. So now two to the right time inside Python with capital letter. And we know if you use true or false as variable name. So we don't do variable name and we don't give rules. So now that rule we could give join the rules we don't already before with that. So for here now, I know say we look and say hello and this hello will be string. So say that's the same thing, but not lie because one start okay, the two start with sorry, capital letter. So if you plan, we could tell it's not true because now the same thing I did and the same thing I did. But if you just do say we just change this one to small letter and we play am, na there wahala go dey. Go tell you say na false. That's happen with that. So now that one be that one. So for string, now so we take dey use am. Ordinary capital letter, it go change everything where they happen. So we go this integer. The next code be this. So if we say 4, now the same thing as 4.0. Based on say these two are number, one are integer, one are float. But the two of them for normal mathematics or for normal life, 4 and 4.0 are the same thing. So Python they read down like that as well. So we'll just play that one with that. You give us true based on say 4 and 4.0 not true. So we'll come on that one, we'll go to the next one sharply. Okay, for this lesson, so we won't put fufu inside the data. So we carry this 20, we put them inside fufu, make it inside normally. So now inside with this fufu now 20 is inside this fufu normally, as we don't know for as we take keep things for inside container will be variable. So we don't know that one already. So if you say print fufu now same thing as 20, you go read them and say, because normally I tell you say if you call a variable now waiting there inside they give you straight, they give you this name. This one is just name of waiting there inside the container. You put 20 inside container, you name out fufu. Now 20 go always they give you. So this one now we don't say fufu now the same thing as equals to 20 for up. So we don't assign them with this one equals to. For this second one now they talk say fufu and 20 now same thing. Because say now 20 the inside of fufu, you go run us positive, say not true. And so it just be, just make I just clear that part come out. Okay, say the next one I say fufu, no be the same thing as 20. We don't use no be the same thing before, so you understand saying the opposite of what we just do now. So but most still run and most you see I'm say it say and I lie you, not the same thing though, because we just do and finish. So fufu the inside 20. Sorry, 20 the inside is fufu. I say no be the same thing. So that one na very I think say I think say, but if you get question, if you ask about we don't do all this one pass. We just explain some other situation which happen. This one now they just say fufu less than 20, and we know say 20 the inside is fufu normally. This one say fufu less than 20. It just try to tell us it say 20 less than 20. If we talk about that false, because two of them are the same thing. 20 less than 20. 20 equals to 20 normally. So we'll just see if we feel do the next one quickly. With our next one again. Of course, this next one they tell us say 20, big past 10. Normally we don't know say fufu now 20, and 20 big past 10 normally. So it's supposed to post us. We're supposed to tell us if not true or false. So now true you go tell us, because normally we know say 20 days inside our fufu and a big past 20. Sorry, big past 10. So if you play them, what they say not true. So now this place now one of the basis of coding we will need to know where any question we'll get more just quickly they ask. They're very important. No good the next one, Sha. The next one we say if we use the two operators together. For here now we say print. We tell me print to say may you choose one for the two. So print 10. Say 10 small pass 10, or 10 equals to 10. You go pick one of these two. Normally 10 no less past 10. Now the same thing then be. So you go just pick one of these two for the for the equation. Now we say this one maybe that. So for here now, you go pick say na the same thing. So it will give us true normally. So now wetin happen with am, wetin play for that side with that. For this one now, this one say 10 less than 5. And normally I think so we don't pass that one, come out. So another thing now, now binary boolean, binary boolean now na just add and or. So normally maybe you send akpo say where you go buy me garri and eba. If akpos come back and they bring only garri, no problem good day. You need to bring the two normally because now and you talk. It's different from when you talk say, okay, akpos so go buy me garri or eba, anyone where you see. So normally if akpos come, you bring garri, issue no day. If you bring eba or you bring fufu, issue no day. So I use garri and fufu, I confuse myself. So wetin I try to talk be say, if you send akpos say go buy fufu or eba, if you come with eba, you correct. If you come with fufu, you correct. But if you tell them say go buy fufu and eba, and they come with only eba, na problem go dey. Now wetin this one dey be that the two na or and normally. So wetin we just talk we say, we just quickly go the code, make you see wetin they actually dey talk. This code now they explain themselves. So for this code now, will be for this code now, two things there. Just no look as everything take plenty. Pick am one by one. First one talk say more look into the data with the first one talk say 2 small past 3. 2 small past 3. That one na true talk now. And this second one talk say 4 small past 5. That one na true talk as well. So he say, we put this and for the middle, where we say, the two, the two must correct normally. Just the way we take send akpos food. The two must correct. So if you print am now, you know say the two correct. You go just carry us. You go say not true. Now within that one they quickly talk about with that. I don't know say if you don't understand, I beg quickly ask questions so that we will feel shed more light on top that one. So within the two must correct for that place, right? And we'll just quickly look the or normally. Now the or side with this, for the or side within the apple for the or side with that, say one of them na any correct. No need make the two correct. So for here now, a very good example we just want quickly give. So we feel quickly understand within the happen. So we look the two data. The first one just say 1 na same thing as 2. Say that one no be so. Or 2 na the same thing as 2. This one are correct thing because 2 na actually the same thing as 2. So if one of them don't correct, Python don't do okay because now that or now we use. So it will just give you true, say na true talk. Now quickly happen for there. We'll go another code sharp. This one now what do they call not operator. Don't forget, may I just quickly talk something about this place. Say this bracket we will see. So this first one gets your own bracket, this second one gets your own bracket, and the print normally they always get brackets. Now why we see this bracket outside them normally. So this one now the not operator, so this one not operator, and as some people say they don't understand. May I just quickly give better example. If you get data, you get any data, maybe not positive data. Once you don't talk, say not, say not, it means say no be so. So if you get positive data, you put not for the back, or you put that inside not, you will change to negative. if you carry negative data put am inside not, you go change to positive. I think maybe that. So for this last place now, we say x na 5. It just means say, we dey store our variable, we dey store 5 inside our container will be variable. Say where you for container, keep this one from you label them x the way we take know before. So we can't give this equation, no be equation like that, na just small code. This small code now, normally we don't know say x and are 5 normally, so we don't need to stress ourselves. So we don't say x na 5. So we say print x, say pass 3. It means say print 5, say pass 3. Normally 5 pass 3 normally. Now this second one talk say 5 small pass 10. That one self correct. And we don't talk am before say, if you use and, the two must correct. Buy Gary and Fufu come. The two must come normally. Now we say this code they talk with that. We'll just quickly run and we'll see what it goes up. It tells you now true because you check the two code. You see say it correct. So now the work of this and be that for you. So but we want quickly do something. What we want to do now be say we want this same information we'll get for here. We'll just first hash am out first. We'll come out for not run again. So that only that one go run, because if you open everything down, everything will run at once. So for clarity, now the same equation we there, we don't carry and come this place. We carry the equation come this place. Same equation we there, same thing we there. The same. We carry and come this place. And the only thing we will do now to add this not join. As you add that not join, the equation don't change with that. Like I tell you, anything will be true. Once you add not join, it will change them straight up. Which one be this one? Line 60. We'll check waiting happen for line 60. But we don't get line 60 now. Okay, that's not here. Okay. I don't know why Python no come dey talk line 60, but wetin happen be say, say for here we don't put this normal equation. This not supposed get in one bracket normally. Then that one bracket for not abi. Then we need to put another bracket for print. I think I put with that. No run am first. You don't run. So now let's happen with that. And also this thing well. So for here now, we don't that same equation we will do last. We put down for here and we just put not. Just say that not na function, so we put them inside bracket. So the equation did the first bracket. We be say we don't do them before. We know say not true. 5 big past 3 and then 5 small past 10. Not true. Once we add not join, wetin go happen be say it go change them to negative. So if we run now, then it go take give us that false. So now this last equation, we just do this last equation, take no as that not stay powerful reach. Make I first comot this one first. This last equation, so we say that's the same equation, the same equation, we say make I comot this thing. Now make I first comot all this notes. Make I dey add them one by one. Make you dey understand. This way you go fit dey understand wetin we dey talk. Because one person tell me say get am for the group. Of course, more look am like this first. Na the first equation with this, e get e dey inside this thing. We'll just make computer print am first. E say na true because we don't test this same equation for this place, for this up. So the same equation we'll test for this up. And say na true. Now we don't know say na true. That's a bracket may print, So now we won't just add notes. What are the first notes? The notes will get in one bracket too. Then we'll close the bracket for back. Understand? If you run this one now, that true don't turn to false, And that thing we say, mostly put and that one join. I won't add another another not join now. That first way we get so I won't change that to true back. It don't go back, go true. Like I tell you, if you add anything to not, if not positive, you go change to negative. If not negative, you go change to positive. We just get through now, Abi. We'll try that one. We'll try that one. We'll test him again. Say this thing, no. So we'll just add, say, not again. You go still change our back. Don't forget to put another bracket for that back. You don't change pass to false. So now, so we go do and reach today. So just try practice all these things, all these operators, all these Boolean operators. We could use them a lot, if you want to write real code. So waiting all this one be why we reach here now because of that control flow we'll talk about. Say how we fit they make computer, they make decisions, they jump some kind of things. Say if you reach here, we will explain say if you dey hungry, okay, go look and say you want chop, you get money to chop, get, go like this. If you get, go like this. So now they will they answer this true or false. Say money they no, false. If not false, go like this. If not true, say money they go like this. Say you don't chop, you dey hungry, no, it means say not false. If you know they're hungry, lock up, go do like this. If na so thing, do am like this. If na so thing happen for you, do am like this. Now that one I be real, coding. And that one be usually with the program computer, So when we go into that one, where we go need all these things we talk today, and I go let me you try practice and make you try learn. Don't forget say Python don't be snake. If it bite you, just keep working hard on it. Daily practice now be the cocoa. Thank you.